It's good enough for me.
Good enough for Steve. I think we're going.
Okay. Hi. This is not your regularly scheduled program, but it is a bucket of fun instead. We're gonna have kind of a fun battle royale one shot type deal today. It really does look like it's gonna be a battle of charisma and intellect on this field. With
mine was wisdom, but whatever.
Yeah, I was kind of, that's an outlier, and I figured I would just put it to the side over here. But it looks like it's going to be a veritable wizard's duel. And who better to start us out on introductions today than a wizard?
Oh, yes. Hello, can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Oh, boy. Oh, geez.
You had a question for me, yes?
Oh, geez. What is your specialty? What do you focus on in your learning some magic?
I focus on the art of conjuration mostly. It's very good to make things appear.
I'm sure that will help you in a dire battle.
Oh, for sure, yes. Summon Fae, all that. That's good stuff. Anyway, moving on. I'm a wizard. It's nice to meet you.
Okay. Next up, we're gonna go to the other side of the screen over there to Eternal. If you can tell us a little bit about yourself and what your specialty is.
Okay. I am Eternal. I am a sorcerer of storm magic. Designed and developed and built for arcane warfare. So I am quite skilled and capable of a variety of such. I believe most people call that flashy magic.
Flashy magic, awesome. The middle one there, the one that likes wisdom apparently and wants to be a cool kid, different from the rest. How will you do the same thing? Tell us what your specialty is. For you, probably would be
Yes. I am Lord Periwinkle Dunderbath. Really, my specialty is drinking. When you've gone toe to toe with a god and came out all right drinking, generally you can consider that your specialty. I do dabble in wisdom, and I do have some nice rippling biceps here, but what have you?
Okay. And last but not least, the man who loves it down there. Will you tell us who you're playing today and your specialty?
Oh, hello. My name is Tessley, formerly known as Tessley. And I'm a gravity goober. I specialize in gravity. Big shock factor there. You'd expect me to be a wizard in fashion, but this is how life works. Your dad tells you, you need to lose some weight. You spend years in college making a joke about it. Who knows?
Right. And I, just to sort of add a fifth member to this mix to keep the game interesting, I will be playing Red, my buddy Tiefling. He is not Red Prince of Hell. He's a much younger, more naive man today, as we will see as the game goes on. But to get us started, I need everybody to roll me a d6. And we're going to go in descending order. So if you get a 6, speak up.
I got a 6.
Cool. I just had my dice. Nice. All right. So the two of you got 6s. Did anybody else get a 6? I took my headset off there real quick. All right. So I need the two of you to reroll.
4.
I think it was Tefsley that got the other one.
Yep. Oh no. 5.
5. You win. So
shit.
you get the first pick of a spot. The spots can be at any corner point or center point, but it has to be along the border.
Kind of like 40K.
Sure, I've never played 40K.
Okay.
But that sounds like a decent sort of strategically fair play thing to do. So yes.
Yeah. Hook me up at bottom left quadrant.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, a wizard Filbert.
So I will retreat into the top right.
Perfect. Okay. Any 5s? 4s.
4.
4. Okay. Perry, you're up. You get to pick your landing spot.
Right next to a wizard.
You that to be fair, you have to pick one that hasn't been picked.
Okay. That was not established.
That was not established, and I apologize.
I will take bottom right.
It was a great idea.
I was so excited. I was like, oh man, I could just beat the snot out of him right away if I beat him in initiative.
The opposite of rolling high would be I tried to make rolling high be the good thing and rolling low be the bad thing.
Yep.
No offense, Nick. I'm just threatened by you.
I had a 2.
You got a 2. I also rolled a 2 for red, so me and you are going to re-roll.
Okay.
I got a 5 for my second roll.
I got a 3.
3. So I am going to put red in the center right here between you two, Perry and Tefsley. And Eternal, where would you like to go?
Can we be right next to somebody?
No, you got to pick.
Nope. Okay.
You got to pick either this corner or these two center center spots.
What is that thing up in the corner? Is that just?
It's just a watermark for this map.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be in the upper left corner.
Yeah, I will say it's just another tree.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. So all of you from your various places of rest find yourself, whether in your dreams or in reality, it's hard to tell as one slips into another. You find yourselves like 3-point landing or coming to your knees or falling on the ground, depending on how, acrobatic you are in your landings. And some of you looks like some trees, a few of you on like patches of grass near trees. And rising up in the center of this area is a ziggurat structure with 4 rows of steps. All of you can see ballista pointed down the stairs at each corner. Rising from the center, a large image of it's a hologram, essentially, a spectral illusion of light, of a red goateed figure in a well-dressed black suit. Very well made, very rich, with an evil grin that smiles down at you all. Welcome to Dissipator's Arena. I have a bet, you see, that my boy over there, he can't whoop all your asses. To make it interesting, I never told him that it had to be him from many years ago. So you're all gonna fight. You're all gonna. If you don't I got guys. You know Wojtek. He'll come for you. He knows people in your neck of the woods. But if you do what I say, have a good fight, you'll all end up right back where you belong. No harm, no foul. Everybody has a good time. I make a little money. You all, prove yourselves. Maybe I'll remember this. You won't, of course. You won't have any memory of this, but I will. Oh, and just so you know, the walls of this place will collapse in time. So, best to get to the center as fast as possible, huh? Good. Awesome. Round one. Fight. And he disappears, and everybody rolls initiative.
Buddy.
Wow, he says that while he leaves. That's crazy. I love it. I don't remember beating up my husband. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Roll.
I won't feel bad. No holding back. No, none of that moral compass bullshit.
Yeah, none of it. There is no such thing as an alignment in a battle royale.
Yeah.
Right. 25 to 20.
Just change my name.
I do not have paladin initiative this time.
That's good. I don't think I've ever seen you without practically single digit initiatives. 20 to 15.
15.
Oh, you guys write it down. I'm a peanut.
Oh yeah.
I just have to remember that.
So good hearing it though.
Yeah, some people like it.
Yeah, it's 12, 11, 10. You guys rolled really fun consecutive numbers there. First out of the bat though is your boy Red. He's gonna just sort of take stock of everything and then cast a spell on himself and teleport 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60 up to the third step of the ziggurat. Both Tefsley and Perry, you see Red just appear 3-point land, look at you guys, and then sprint up to the top.
Oh. Hello. You get up there.
And that's literally his action. No, that's just his bonus action movement. He still has an action. Just gonna ready a cantrip in case somebody gets close to him. That's his turn. Next up, Perry.
All right. Perry is going to cast a spell.
Okay,
It is a 4th level spell.
gotcha.
It is one that prevents him from dying.
Wonderful, cool.
And
You just cast it on yourself. Is there any mark it leaves on you, or it just innately
No.
part of you?
it's
Gotcha.
it's Death Ward.
Yeah, I gathered. I just wanted to know the thematics. Any movement?
Yes, he will move the full 30 at a 45 or as close to a 45 as he can move. What with the trees?
We'll say, the trunks aren't that thick. You can continue moving through spaces. But 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's about as close as you get. You're still on the grass with 30-foot movement. There's a sand. There's an odd sort of sand dune around the ziggurat itself. Almost it was transplanted here and not part of the natural design.
Gotcha. Okay. And then at this point, that will be my turn.
You got it. Next up, A. Wizard.
Yeah, so can I get a bit of vantage point on myself, please? I'd like to move up behind the trunk of this darker tree here on the left. No, the next one up. Right there. That's as far as I can get. I will summon a fey spirit that looks like a tiny little fork in a flump suit.
A flump. Got it. Fork in a flump suit, but
Yes.
flump nonetheless. You can go find some flumps for you. There they are. Search. Flump. Flump new. Flump lord. Flump.
It's perfect. And he's mirthful. I say he's actually further away from you.
Got it. Where do you
on
want
the
him?
ziggurat?
You got it.
Just right at the top step there, closest to me. I was like, give him hell.
Go get him.
And he goes
Go get him.
right after me. And he has 40 feet speed. Can he get to you?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He'll be about 10 feet away from me. 5, 10 feet away from me.
Fine, perfect. Yes, right there. And he'll use his bonus action, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Before that happens, you've actually come into range of my cantrip that I held.
Okay.
I need your character to make a strength saving throw. As I continue the Mortal Kombat theme, and Red goes, "Get over here!"
Lightning lore.
Probably not.
Yes,
That's an
right.
11.
That is a fail. You take Ooh, it takes 14 points of lightning damage, and it is dragged within melee. I got you the distance you needed.
Yes. All right. Well, he will first. No, he'll first attack you. So yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man. 16.
That misses.
And then you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Will.
DC 16.
Oh, well, okay. Wisdom's actually not great for Red. He only got an 11. What
you
happens?
are now charmed by both me and that lump.
Love it. Okay.
For 1 minute or until you take damage.
Gotcha. And I get saves on damage? Or does it just break on damage?
No, it just breaks, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Red pulls him over. The charm happens, and Red just kind of nods at it and turns.
Ooh, that's my turn.
Next up is Eternal. Come over this way. So you see some trees and a ballista on the top of that stairwell. You can't see Red. You can just barely see Tefsley through the trees over yonder, and probably a wizard too.
All right. I'm going to move. Actually, yeah. I will move 30 feet forward and a little to the right, so I'm not in the line of fire of the ballista.
There you go.
And then I'm going to go ahead and, since I know we're all coming up here, I'm going to go ahead and cast a Storm Sphere and drop it centered on the table. It is a 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air, and anybody within the area takes a strength saving throw or 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And then I can use a bonus action each of my turns to create a lightning bolt.
20-foot
towards
radius.
One creature I choose within 60 feet of the center.
I saved that. Was I smart enough to save those spell? No, I wasn't smart enough to save those spell things. 20-foot radius. I'm bad at math. Is that 20 foot across or 40 foot
40
across?
foot across.
40 feet across.
Thank you.
20 feet from the center.
Yeah, it is a
10, 15,
it is a beautiful spell.
24. Yeah,
It's the inner black circle.
Yeah, it is this. Now I have to read.
And then there's there's disadvantage to anyone within the certain area on perception checks based on sound.
Yep.
Cool. And what kind of save is that for both me and that flump?
Strength.
Got it.
Ooh,
Actually, that's not too
15.
bad. I roll a 16.
Let me check what my difficulty is.
I don't think you
I have to look at that. 16.
16 meets it, beats it for me.
All right. So you do not take damage. I'm looking at the card, so I gotta take a look at the actual spell.
Yeah, I used to have that on red. I bet I take some half damage, but I might be wrong. I will look it up as well.
It doesn't say anything about half damage on the card. Let me look at the book.
Probably not, since you can still make lightning
Or take.
bolts.
That is right. But it is difficult terrain for me. I am stuck in difficult terrain right now.
But poor little Fork is probably gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna take 2d6.
It
Flump.
doesn't.
Yeah, it does not. I take no
yeah.
damage, but I'm stuck in difficult terrain. The flump, though, that flump gets to get whacked.
Yeah, 2d6. The spell does not say anything about needing to line of sight, but I
It
would
doesn't. I'm
assume,
reading it. Yeah.
8 points of damage to the flump.
He's still alive.
But it does. But you use a bonus action each of your turns, cause a lightning bolt.
You can cause a bolt right now because
Yeah.
you used your action. You haven't used your bonus action.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if there was
I
the
would say-
implied meaning that you have to be aware of them.
I would say you have disadvantage because it does say you have to make a ranged spell attack, and you don't have line of sight on who you're making the spell attack against.
That's fair.
So
Okay.
I would say it's a disadvantaged ranged spell attack because you can't guide it. It's just
Now, if
it's
they're
looking
within
for my light.
if they're within there, it's automatically advantage, so it should cancel out if you can't
Yep.
see them to a standard attack.
Yep, you have advantage on the attack if the target is in the sphere. That is the next line. Yep. So you
Okay.
it is canceled out, and it's just make a ranged spell attack against me.
That is a 19.
Just barely misses. Red, in the nick of time, sees the lightning bolt coming and dodges out of the way. Red's AC is 20.
Okay. That was my movement, action, and bonus action.
And I can't see either. My wisdom, my perception is lowered in here. That's very good though. That's a solid, and it just keeps swirling in the middle there.
It is concentration.
You begin to hear as the turn moves along, those metal pieces of armor and weapons that were in the center there start to be picked up in the storm. I think it's Tefsley next. Tefsley, the only one who has not gone. Tefsley.
Yep. I would like to get up on this fight and basically just cast magic missiles at these fools.
Right. So getting your full 30 feet out,
Oh yeah.
the only one you can see is Perry. Because Eternal put himself behind a log to you, and the degree of slope on the ziggurat, you can't see Red nor the flump. So Perry's the only one you got line of sight on right now.
I'm just gonna sprint out, ready to cast magic missile, see the slope, and go, oh well, never mind. See Perry, go, what's up, bro? Not yet, and just basically keep on making my way up. I'll use my action.
Perry will nod at him. If he's not going direct attacks on him right now, he won't go direct attack on him.
With a full action, you make it to the top step, and you can see in the center a storm sphere, with the lack of a better word for it, just kicking and howling. You can see like the red of red in there as like the winds pick up, but not particularly well. Heavily obscured.
All right.
Right. So at the end of your turn, we come to the end of the round, and at the end of the round, a wizard and Eternal notice it, and Perry feels like a buzzing on the back of his neck, but doesn't like instantly like recognize what's happening as the trees and the grass behind you just fizzle away to nothing, and the map closes in by 2 spaces. So literally it's right next to you.
Yeah.
Filbert. I really should have
That's very
centered
cool.
that and done it again. Yeah, real close for having it on an incline. Please. Please, Tabletop Simulator. Don't do me like that. Thank you. 2. There we go. So that is now the map. Everything on the outside of that is now just fizzled away to nothingness. That's the end of the round. We come back to Red, who is not happy. His new friend here looks like he's about to die. Are we friends? What's the wording on that? Are we friends now? Me and this flump?
Yeah. You're charmed. What's it say? The target is charmed by you in the Fae for 1 minute. That's all it says. Charmed.
I'm
So
taking
you need to look at the status. Yeah.
I'm taking this flump with me then. He's coming with me. I think this creature can fly as it's hovering, correct? Is it fair to say that is it floating, or is it like a fork on the ground hopping around in a flump costume?
It's for like the satyr, but a little version of him in a flump costume.
A flump costume.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't register that. I thought it was like an animated fork.
No, it says
Nope.
it takes the resemblance of a Fae you've seen. So
It's Francis.
Okay, cool. So it's a satyr in there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Red's just gonna teleport. He's gonna grab the satyr fork and dimension door. In classic Red fashion, 1,000 feet straight up in the air. And they're gone. I have nothing to denote 1,000 feet in the air other than just taking them off the map entirely. But you all can look up and see like 2 dots far up in the sky.
Butterfly in the sky.
That's
That was exactly what I thought of, Nick.
That's his turn. Yeah, I didn't take any damage, so it's still my friend, and I'm not just gonna leave him to die. So, actually, no, I am going to take a bonus action and teleport down 60 feet. But that's my turn. And next up is Perry.
He's a flump. He can fly.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my recognition, and then I if I'm still his friend at the bottom, I'll feather fall him. Is Red's rationale of like, I have feather fall, as long as I keep an eye on him, I can stop him from splatting whenever I want.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to get right below the ballista. 20. It should take like 25 movement straight diagonal.
Yep.
1 to the left.
Can't really put you in that one spot.
I can't.
That's
yeah,
okay.
but we can. If that's where you want to be, I can get you there.
I am going to cast. Come on, brain. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Awesome. I can make those games.
It is a gauntlet. Canonically, it is a gauntlet with holding up a middle finger.
Gotcha. Where would you like this? Where would you like this mythical gauntlet?
For right now, it can be just right next to me, and I'm going to drop prone.
You got it. For all intents and purposes, I'm gonna flip you.
That's good.
Cool. Anything else, Perry?
Movement, bonus action.
Got an action, whole action left.
For the hell of it, I'll give myself guidance.
Wonderful. D4 and the next bunch of stuff you can do.
Yep.
A wizard.
Oh, Forkum, you've got yourself in a wee pickle.
Yeah, literally the world has collapsed right next to you.
Canonically, I think, or like according to Xanthar's guide, that flump falls 500 feet this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
at the end of your turn.
Yeah. At the end of its next turn, it can Misty Step. So it can land itself. So that's what it's doing, preparing itself to land. And I am casting Mage Armor and moving up to that next tree. Oh, yep. Over there. Yep. Yeah, right there. Cool. Perfect.
Wonderful.
That's me.
Cool. Wonderful. Next up, Eternal.
Okay. Seeing that the Spader's comment about the walls collapsing was not truly in jest, I will go ahead and step up to 30 feet, move up onto the ziggurat. I'll take a look at seeing that red is what, 1,000 feet up or whatever.
He would have fallen 500 on his turn, so he's about 460 feet from the surface. Just sort of like free falling, like he's a paratrooper.
Yep. Are the ballistas loaded?
Yeah, they all have a ballista bolt already pulled back. All you need to do is point and fire.
How much can I point them up?
Pretty well. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and try and take a shot at Brad.
Wonderful. Let me pull up. I had it open when we did Gob's End. Let's see if I can find it again. It's in equipment. It's in like D&D. There's like in the DMG a bunch of we'll just use
Siege stuff.
yeah, we'll just use that's not actually good. The animated ballista doesn't do what I want. I look up siege equipment, will it tell me? Yeah, look at that, siege equipment. Ballista. It is at disadvantage. Red is within because he stupidly decided to teleport down so he could get down faster. He is within the disadvantage range of a ballista.
Okay. I figure, he's falling 500 feet every 5 seconds or 6 seconds. So, yeah, it'd be
You could have held your action and you would have gotten him.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't actually expect to hit him, but I'll take a shot.
Go ahead and roll. It's +6. I should tell you it is +6 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not anything on you. It's part of the siege equipment.
Okay. That would give me an 11 to hit him.
Yeah, Red kind of sees it coming and drifts out of the way. You didn't roll a 1, so you don't slam into the flump.
Yep.
Wonderful. At the end of as you take that shot, a second bolt appears, but you'd still have to crank it, which would take a bonus action to crank.
I will use my bonus action to convert. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. I haven't spent any spell. No, I did.
You did. You did a storm sphere. Yeah, that's a lot of spell points.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. I don't want to convert to to a 4th level spell. I want to go the other way and create sorcery points with low level spells.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But I'm already I'm full on sorcery points.
Next up is Tefsley, who is at the top of the ziggurat. You went up and got the ballista. Tefsley, you see you don't see Perry actually. You do see Eternal, like it's that scene from I think it's like the third Matrix movie where it's the guy on the turret just shooting up into the air, turns the ballista and fires into the sky. No sign of a wizard. Red is a getting larger dot about 460 feet in the air.
All right. Well, how far away is Could you zoom in on the center a little bit more? Is there a character in there? No,
No.
those are bookshelves.
No, there's it's kind of obscured by the storm sphere, but there seems to be like some weapon racks, a scroll case, a suit of armor that is slowly, as the storm picks up, is like being dragged along in their circle.
Interesting. Well, all right. I'm going to and you said Red flew up in the air?
Yeah, red's
Yeah.
several hundred feet from center mass in the air.
All right. Is that ballista up for use? Right, that's next to me.
That ballista also has a cocked and ready ballista bolt ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'm launching one up at Red.
Awesome. That's a +6 to your D20 roll at disadvantage because he is in the disadvantage ratio. The range of a ballista bolt.
You said +6. I got a 9.
You got a 9?
Yeah.
Red also just sort of like cocks his head a little bit, drifts to the side to avoid it. It's like, these guys, they're really after me this much?
It just looked fun.
Can't blame you. Probably what I would have done. Next up, for you as well, after you take that shot, a second bolt appears on the string, but you'd have to cock it back, which would take a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cock it back.
Tick, 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 chink. And that is ready for a second shot your next turn.
Sweet.
At the end of your turn, Tefsley, come to the end of the round, and the world fades away. 2 more.
Nobody else.
And everything behind that white square is no more. That's fine. All right, top of the round was Red. Do I have literally anything that can go that far?
We have double range, right?
I do have double range, so it's just a matter of me finding. I'll be that guy. I'll wait. I'll hold my action. Until I fall at the end of my turn.
Couldn't you just hold your bonus?
I can do that. Or I have to figure that. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to fall 500 feet. I'm 460 feet away. So I have to. I mean, at the end of my turn, I'm just as a reaction, I'm just going to cast Feather Fall on myself when I'm just close to the bottom. So I'm going to hold my action to Fireball from 300 feet away, and then reaction cast Feather Fall afterwards. Let's see.
We're friends.
Yes, it is a choice between the two on the ballista. It's which ballista am I about to scorch? And it's gonna be Tefsley's. So Tefsley, I need a dexterity saving throw from you as this little mote of red races down to you and then just detonates in an inferno around you.
I got an 11.
An 11. That's a fail.
Yeah.
So red's gonna deal 8d6 fire damage. Do I have? I do have 8. Look at that.
You absorb elements or something. Gee.
Oh, I got reaction shield.
Oh,
That's not gonna help
gonna
you.
help.
You take 30 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's my health. I'm out.
Unconscious.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
The ballista. The ballista looks really damaged, but isn't destroyed. Looks really, really damaged though. Next up, Red also, or where did I put him? He's over here. He just cast Featherfall, so he ends up falling directly back into the storm sphere. Does that F him over?
Does he take damage when he enters it?
Each creature in the sphere when it appears or ends its turn there.
Yeah.
Which he did not end his turn there.
No, it was after your turn.
He fell in. That works out for him. Cool. After Red comes Perry, who is prone on the ground.
I will take my gauntlet and move it 20 feet in Red's direction.
You got it. You can just see Red in the circle as he sort of like 3-point lands very gracefully with his feather fall.
Can I, while crawling, get to within 60 feet of Tefsley?
Are you not already? Not quite.
No, he's about 20 feet from... He's about 80 feet from you, so crawling you only have 15. He'd still be about 5 feet away. You'd have to stand up.
I will
Which you can't.
I will only crawl that much.
Okay.
And I will cast Spirit Guardians, which will put a 15-foot aura around me. So 30-foot wide sphere. And that is canonically a bunch of glowing golden middle fingers. Yep. As we learned in the last PvP fight.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Right.
That'll be my turn.
Awesome. A wizard. The world continues to collapse behind you as you move.
Yes. Forkum will wait and then teleport and just land kind of just near that ballista I'm about to run up to. And I will run up to that ballista.
I
will point it at Rungir, tip my hat, and throw a fireball at him.
You mean Eternal?
Yes. That's the one.
Yeah, cool.
I get big guys mixed up. They're all so tall.
That is a +6 to hit, and he's definitely within range.
I'm throwing a fireball. I'm just the ballista was for fun and giggles.
Oh, okay. That's a dex save for you, Eternal. Fun facts. Everybody gets a fireball. You get a fireball. You get a fireball. You get a fireball. Oh, I need to flip Tefsley. Sorry, I forgot about this tradition.
Carl?
I'm going to assume that an 8 does not succeed.
No, 25 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Eternal, you're up. fire detonates around. Oh, also that ballista took 25 fire damage, which leaves it at half health.
Okay. Okay. I will go ahead and I'm gonna focus on red. I will go ahead and cast lightning bolt at red.
The spell lightning bolt.
Yes.
Gotcha. You will make a dexterity saving throw.
It's a 16.
I rolled a 12. He has a +6, so that is an 18. He succeeds.
So he succeeds.
Takes half.
Yep.
And then he takes half of half because red is also a storm sorcerer.
Oh,
Dun, dun.
okay. 10, 16. So a total of 36, halved and halved again.
So 36.
9.
9, yep. 9 points of damage. And red is no longer your friend, a wizard.
All right. And I will use my bonus action to hit him with a lightning bolt from the sphere.
Yep, and that one is not at this. It's at advantage actually because I'm in the sphere.
Excellent. 29.
That one hits. 4d6 halved.
46.
As red is resistant.
Good roll. 20 points. Halved is 10.
Nice. So
Yeah.
I have to roll 2 con saves right now, and I have to beat a 10 for both. I'm pretty sure I roll them in. I'm pretty sure red has Warcaster. Yeah. Yep. And second one. 7 + 8. Yep. Beat 10 on both. My far step continues. I maintain concentration on my spell.
Do I recognize that he is not taking as much damage as he should from?
Oh yeah. Like your 2 lightning bolts should scorch a kid, and red just sort of like wiped his lapel.
Okay. I'll step up onto the.
Yeah, the damage you did should have scored. If red didn't have resistances and wasn't dexter, like if I had failed both of those, red would be dead right now.
All right, I'll step forward a little bit. I'll glare at Filbert Wizard.
Cool. At the end of Eternal's turn, Tefsley, buddy, I need a death save from you.
Yep. Oh, fell off the desk. That's gonna be a 5.
A 5. That's a fail, buddy. Right. At the end of your turn, the world collapses. Just a little bit more.
The world's on fire.
How about
yours?
That's the way I like it. I'll never get bored.
Oh, like right up to the sand now.
Yeah, that's where I want it. Right up to the sand. Kind of takes a bit of chunk of the sand on this side. Right. It's okay. Next up is red. He's gonna see that he's being hounded by Eternal over there. Look back, see a wizard over there.
Oh, no, fine.
And he's gonna see the fallen Tefsley over there. He's gonna teleport. He's gonna land next to Tefsley and kind of use him as a meat shield, hoping to prey upon the goodwill of people, expecting you to not attack him in an AoE fashion while you have a downed quote unquote ally over there. What's he gonna do with his action? I didn't really think this through. He is going to he all he sees is like, what did you say canonically your spirit guardians were?
Middle fingers.
Middle
Just
fingers.
floating middle fingers.
And a spectral gauntlet holding up a middle finger for the spiritual weapon.
He might recognize
It's a theme. It's lucky.
You know what? All Red's going to do is grab Tefsley's unconscious body and roll off the side of the ziggurat out of line of sight of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys no longer have line of sight of either Tefsley or Red. That's his round. Perry, what you doing?
I will crawl 15 feet into the bush that's right by my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
And then I will take the spiritual weapon and I will move it 20 feet towards the direction that you just rolled off.
You got it. Rebuild. Circle. There we go.
There's gotta be like a spell effects thing in the workshop.
Yeah. I thought I literally when he said he was making that, I was like, didn't I save a spell circle thing? I went and looked, and I don't have it.
Can I see a wizard?
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna huck a 3rd level guiding bolt at him.
You got it.
That will be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
27 radiant damage.
Fuck!
Slams into you, and you are covered in a glitter bomb.
Jesus Christ.
And that will be my turn.
Eternal. Oh, sorry. Nope. A wizard.
Okay, the Flump Fork will teleport 30 feet towards Eternal.
Do you have to make a con save for your flump?
Oh, yes. Let me do that.
You gotta beat 13.
I'm good.
Cool.
Got a
He
15 on the
teleports.
dice. He teleports 30 feet and then walks to where he's within 10 feet. Or actually, he can't do that yet, so he's gonna just get right up to him and attack him.
Fork in a flump costume runs at you.
18
Eternal.
to hit Eternal.
I think that will miss. Yes, that will miss.
Okay, that's him. And me shall sell seashells by the seashore.
You have a loaded ballista right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to... How far away is Eternal?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 70 feet. 7 feet away.
Yeah. No, I'll turn to parry and huck magic missiles at him.
Okay.
Second level.
Okay, so that's 4. 4 magic missiles, which means 4 con saves for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. So it would be 5 damage, and then 3 damage, and then 4 damage, and then 4 damage.
And I need 4 con saves from you, and you got to beat 10 on every one of them.
18, 16, 15, 13 for the con saves.
Wonderful.
And what was the total of that damage, Sir Nicholas?
16.
Okay.
And I will duck down behind this big thing and try to hide, even though I'm covered in glitter.
All right, you can just kind of like Put yourself prone.
Yep.
That's about the only
Yep.
way you can hide.
Yep.
You're wonderful. Throw yourself prone.
That's what I did.
Now it's Eternal, who is in melee with Fork the Flump.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about that.
Forkum.
Forkum. Zoom in.
I will go ahead and just ignore the flump and step up screen and to the right a bit to be able to take a look at and off to the right to get within 60 feet.
Of Filbert?
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, you're within 60 feet there.
All
Kind
right.
of lean over the side. You see him prone on his belly.
Bleeding out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Covered in glitter. Screaming, hit me. Hit me, please. Hit me.
All right. And let me confirm how many sorcery points this takes.
Wait, so Forkum gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, Farkum
Yeah.
does get an attack of opportunity.
19.
That will hit.
All right. That's 6 piercing and 5 force.
6 piercing and 5 force.
Yes.
So 11 total.
Yes.
Okay. I will need a con save to maintain concentration. And that's 23. So the storm sphere does not go.
Lightning strike and middle fingers.
Yep. Fine. Be that way. And I will go ahead and cast Cone of Cold. But I'm going to transmute it to acid.
Going to die.
So that is a con saving throw.
Doesn't matter. I failed.
Okay. 8d8 damage. Acid damage.
I think you're gonna melt. I think this might be like the Terminator.
My husband.
All I can picture is a wizard in the middle of a lecture as he melts away.
24 points.
Oh, I mean, I went
You're unconscious.
down. It wasn't my full hit points though. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down.
All right. So Eternal, you've knocked one unconscious.
Okay.
And Forkum is gone.
Yeah, I will get rid of Forkum.
If I've got any movement, I'll go ahead and step back up onto the top of the ziggurat.
You never left the top of the ziggurat. You just kind of looked down. You said all you said was you wanted to be able to see him, so I put you there where you can just kind of like look down at him from the top step.
Okay. All right. If I had any movement, I'll step back to the
15,
to the
20,
left.
30. Nope, that's your full movement.
Okay. All
You do
right.
have a bonus action though, and I do believe parry's within range of a lightning bolt.
Yeah, but he seems to have understood that the target is red.
Fair enough.
Despair did not say anything about killing each other.
Fair enough.
I went after the guy who went for the ballista and was hitting other people. And I've been trying to get red.
Next up is Tefsley, who needs to make me another death save.
19.
19, that's a pass. Very close to the 20 that would have brought you back to life.
Right.
That's the end of your turn, Tefsley. The world gets a little smaller.
Oh no.
And it is now at the bottom of the ziggurat. Um, delete, go away, please. Okay. Next up is Red. Red has actually done some bullshit. And is going to take his action. He's gonna hold his action. He's just gonna hold his action. For something in particular. And that's his turn. Next up is a wizard's death save.
Should be Perry.
Oh, dang it. I did it again. Perry. Thank you.
Okay, I've contributed nothing to this fight, so
No, it's because I'm top, but I'm not there, so I skip past you thinking it's second in line.
my gauntlet will move another 20 feet in that direction.
It's a creeping death for Red.
It's like as far as it'll move, you teleport it away, you slick son of a bitch.
It can only move 20 feet. That's really not good when dealing with Red.
I mean, it's okay because I can always burn a spell slot and remake one. It's just a bonus action. Damn.
No, it keeps me here because I'm live. Okay, so what else are you up to? You're still prone on the ground. And you've
Storm
got
Sphere
several...
still active.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I will move. I'll move 15 feet directly to the left.
Are you going to stand up or still crawl?
Oh, I'm still crawling, buddy.
You got it.
There's something beautiful to be said for disadvantage. And then, so that was my bonus action. That was my movement. I will actually crawl another 15 feet to dash. That's right. Make you redo all your hard work. And that will be my turn.
Perfect. Next up, a wizard's death save, as previously mentioned.
5.
5, that's a fail. Next up, Eternal.
I'll go ahead and I'll walk over towards the corner where Red is, so I can see him.
So how do you want to move? Do you want to because there's this pile of rubble over here. So like the ziggurat is not stairs over there. It's got like a bunch of rocks and stuff.
I'll like cut across the corner at a 45-degree angle.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. So at 25 to 30, do you want to hop down to that level or do you want to stay up on the top?
I'll stay up.
All right. So you look over and what you see is a second Tefsley. You do not know which one is Tefsley, as they are both laying dead.
You monster.
I truly am.
Okay.
How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna roll in dice rolling room. Odds I go with an AOE. Evens I will do something else.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I will do.
Okay.
Roll a D2.
Oh, whoops. So it is a 2. Okay.
We got to think of something new.
Red has been using that. Okay. I will go ahead and um cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
It is going to be protection from energy.
Sadly, and I literally hate that I'm rule lawyering myself. Red was holding. I guess I wouldn't have to hold my action for that. That's just my reaction. But what he wanted to do was counterspell the next spell that he saw. So he counterspells you. He subtly counterspells you, though.
Okay.
So you don't know which one of them did it. But I did burn my reaction to counterspell it. I was hoping you'd like try and fireball or lightning bolt the both of them.
Yeah.
But no, I counterspelled that, so and I have to go burn a counterspell and burn a sorcerer point.
All right. One of them is definitely up.
Yeah, one of those is red. One of them.
Yep.
One of them. Anything else eternal? That's your movement. That's your action. You still got your bonus action. You could hit parry, or I think
No.
just parry. I think just parry's the only one in range.
Yeah. Nah. Perry's not doing anything that warrants being attacked.
You got it, partner. After eternal, Capsley, give me a death save, buddy.
Roll that nat 20, boy.
Yeah, give me that nat 20.
18.
18. That's a second success. That's 2 successes, 1 fail. Right. Next up, top of the round. And the world closes in a bit more.
Oh, on you.
Yeah. And on you. So you need to roll a 20 on this round or be rolled to the abyss.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. That's good enough. Top of the round, it's Red's turn.
Stop it, I'm irony.
What is Red going? Well, of course he's going to bolt up, and he has this one.
Tricked you.
Definitely Red.
Red Slee.
He had to lose. Yeah. No, disguise self is not a concentration. He can still far step. So he's just going to teleport away. He's going to bolt up, look at you, Eternal, and teleport away.
Okay.
60. He's going to teleport to the other side of the Spirit Guardians. Flip you off, Perry. Give you the middle finger yourself. Yeah, no, yeah, 100%. That's what he's going to do. And then he's going to. What's the radius of that? 20 foot. So is 20 foot radius 10 foot in every direction? Or 40?
No, 40.
It's 40 feet
radius
away.
means half. Diameter
Okay.
is
I'm bad at math. I literally almost failed out of high school for math. Fun facts about me. So I'm really bad
Just
at
think
it.
about
So
it
thank
this
you.
way, right? There's radius and diameter. A D, if you like cut it in half, it almost kind of turns into an R. So
Right. So I'm actually just going to put it like here. I'm throwing another fireball, and it's going to incinerate Tefsley with 1 failed death save. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Perry.
And my
That's right,
cloak,
that's right.
my mantle of spell resistance will give me advantage.
Fun.
That will be an 18.
An 18 succeeds. So you take half damage.
Hold up. Concentration is a 17.
Cool. Probably a success. Odds are good of a success. 26. 26 points of damage, halved to 13 points of fire damage. Tefsley instantly fails 1, but not 2. And red, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Crap. 5, 10, 15. And he jumps down there. Slides down as Tefsley to the other side, putting his back, essentially doing the exact same thing a wizard Filbert did.
If that works the way it did for me.
That's his turn, and that is
Perry. All right, you ready for some fun? I'm gonna stand up.
So that's half your movement speed to stand up.
Yep, I'm move 15 feet towards you while staying at the top. As
15.
Okay. I will now cast a new spirit guardian right next to you.
Spiritual weapon?
Oh, a new spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, sorry.
Douche.
That will attack you.
Okay.
Let me get that.
Roll to hit.
That will be a 23
That hits.
for 12 points of force.
Let me roll my con save. Yeah. Hefty succeed.
Dash.
Now with my action, I will activate my ring of telekinesis and try to push you outside of the range of existence.
Oh.
Love that. Love
Ooh.
that.
Nice.
What kind of save is that?
Strength.
Nice. Roll a 16.
DC 15.
Nice.
Because I believe it should be my spell casting save, right?
It's either that or something on the ring, but most items are just 15.
You cast it. It's
Yeah.
your spell, so yeah.
Yeah, so 15.
Cool. Yep. I rolled 15 on the die. Plus 1.
All right, and I believe... So let's move my...
Yeah, I will move your ring.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for anything else. Didn't want to build it again and have to do it.
Don't blame you.
Cool.
That at least lets me know where that is. All right.
So you still have telekinesis going. It's not concentration. It's going for 10 minutes.
For sure, I can switch targets each round.
Yeah.
It's such a neat little ring. That will be my turn.
The end of your turn. It is a wizard Filbert.
All right.
That's it.
Oh, yes, I'm doing it in the Discord. 11.
11. That's a succeed. Eternal, you're up.
All right. Well, we'll see how well this works. I am going to go ahead and spend sorcery points to quick cast fly, which is 2 points. And then I am going to fly up and kind of towards the center, looking to see if I can get a line of sight. And I'm going to be looking in that corner because that's where Perry is looking.
Yeah, we'll say you can see red.
Okay.
You did lose your storm sphere though, because that's a concentration, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I will go ahead and use one of my wands of magic missiles.
Love it. You're gonna just wail on him.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's I believe 9. I believe it's 9. I might be wrong. It's 7. If you expend the whole thing, it's 7 charges, which gives you.
Yeah, that's 9, but most people don't. So it's usually.
I
8.
usually just go.
People do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you roll in a one shot for a wand that's in your inventory to break it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I still. I usually don't actually cast it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh wow. 23 points total.
Love it.
That's
Love
a lot
it.
of ones.
Red still alive. Still alive. You said 23, right?
Sorry, I was in dice rolling.
23.
23.
23. Awesome. Yeah. Red still alive, barely. Literally barely. By scraps.
The world's about to close on him.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Now, I kind of am happy about it because you get to at least see that what happens when that occurs.
The 3 people.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Tefsley, please roll me your final death save.
13.
13. That's a success. So you end your turn no longer dying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're at 0 hit points, no longer dying. And at the end of your turn, the world collapses in around you, and you are too unconscious to grab hold, and you just fall into the ether. Wizard Filbert, you as well fall into the ether.
No.
Red, still conscious, though barely, gets to make a dexterity saving throw as the world collapses in around him. Your spell is just dissipated. The spectral gauntlet just fizzles out of existence.
Okay.
And I rolled a 5. So I rolled an 11 in total. Not good enough for the 20 DC that the world fizzling out is. And Red fades away into the ether. Actually, because it goes in 2 at a time, Perry, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw too. As the world suddenly...
I'm right on the edge. I should be just outside of it.
But it was up against. It's a bit off on the bottom, but look at the other side. So you see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm at the top of the ziggurat. That's why I did that.
But look at the other sides where the white line is, and at the top. That's where it should be at the bottom. It's just kind of long, you know?
Right. Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw, Perry.
That will be a nat 20.
A nat, you just take a step back. The world closes in around you. Don't even sweat it. Nothing. But behind you, flying 60 feet in the air above the center, is Eternal. And the fight continues. There must be a winner. For there must be satisfaction. Or you can just, talk it out and see what happens.
Uh-huh.
I have it centered, please. Please.
I was hoping I could get Forkum to charm all of you. And then just keep
That
it
would've
up for a
been
whole hour. And flip off
That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. So what do you want to do, Perry? You're up.
I'm going to turn to Eternal and be like, so they're gone. Are we done with this? Red's been beaten.
Eternal kind of not much you can do on your turn.
I mean, if neither of you want to fight, we can just end combat.
I mean, if Dissipator isn't gonna fuck us over, I don't necessarily want to go toe to toe with Eternal.
He might in a second. I'm just seeing what you guys do. What's the initial response of Eternal? Not of combat.
Oh, and I'm walking towards the center, by the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he is not attacking. He's Dissipator was clear that Red was the one that he claimed Red could take all of us. He failed.
Mm-hmm. After a couple beats of you guys just kind of awkwardly looking at each other, from the pool beneath you, Dissipator rises, just sort of slowly spinning and in a circle, arms crossed, looking at you both. Well, that is a loophole. You're right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I am a man of laws, if nothing else. I follow, devil's contracts and all that. And he claps his hands, and you both are pushed back to your own realms with a full night's rest. The other two of you, maybe you wake up the next day with a bad hangover, point of exhaustion, something like that.
They wake
Just
up hungover,
bad
thinking
day.
that they got in a huge fight with each other.
Yeah, just a bad
Bro,
day.
was it the whole next day?
A lover's spat.
Like I wouldn't. That night, I wouldn't have gotten a chance to do something before bed.
Red wakes up wherever he is in his princely domain and just begins plotting, just quietly. Like Batman style, when he starts cooking up the like, this is how you defeat Superman, this is how you defeat Wonder Woman. He just starts making files on everyone in Arrowknee of like, this is how you take out them at the knees. I will not have this happen again. And Red begins the files of how to destroy Arrowknee. But only use it in times of need,
Yeah. Or unless somebody gets a hold of it.
Yeah, that's a plot hook for the future. Somebody stolen Red's book of how to destroy Arrowknee.
Yep.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's episode. A fun time all around. I hope everybody had. Everyone out there listening, either now or in the future, have a wonderful